Hey John, are you ready for today's topic? Because we have a big one.
I am so ready, Sarah, and honestly, when I saw today's topic, I thought, wow, this is going to be so useful for everyone.
It really is. Today we are talking about 6 phrases that all use the word go. Go on, go through, go over, go ahead, go after, and go by.
6 phrases, all starting with go, but they all mean completely different things.
Completely different, and the good news is we use all 6 of these in everyday English. In messages, in conversations, at work, at home, everywhere. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Native English Podcast, brought to you by Native English Stories. I am Sarah.
And I am John. Hey everyone, so happy you are here with us today again. Everywhere. So if you are an A1 or B2 learner, do not worry at all. We are going to take each phrase one by one, explain it simply, and give you real examples you can use straight away.
That is our promise, always. Okay, John, shall we start with a little story, as always?
Yes, always. Okay, so this actually happened to me last week. I was in a meeting at work and my colleague Oliver said, "Okay, John, go ahead and share your ideas."
Oh, nice. Go ahead. That is one of our phrases today.
Yes, and then my manager said, "Let us go over the plan one more time before we finish." Go over, another one.
Haha, wow, 2 phrases in one meeting.
And then after the meeting, my friend said, "So, how did it go?" And I said, "It went well. I just had to go through a lot of notes beforehand." Go through. 3 phrases in one day.
Incredible. So everyday life is full of these go phrases. Once you learn them, you will hear them absolutely everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere. Okay, let us start with our first phrase.
Our first phrase is go on. Go on. Everyone say it with us. Go on. Good. So, John, what does go on mean in simple words?
Go on has 2 main meanings. The first meaning is to continue, to keep doing something without stopping. For example, "Please go on, I'm listening." She went on talking for 20 minutes. The meeting went on longer than expected.
So go on means don't stop, keep going, continue.
Exactly. If someone is telling you a story and they pause, you say, "Go on." It means, "Please continue, I want to hear more."
Oh, that is so natural. Like you're telling me something interesting and then you stop and I say, go on, what happened next?
Exactly. Go on is like an invitation to continue. And the second meaning of go on is to happen, like when something is taking place around you.
Oh, interesting. Can you give an example?
Yes. What is going on here? This means what is happening. There's something going on in the city center tonight. I heard a noise outside and I thought, what is going on?
What is going on is such a common phrase. People say it all the time.
All the time, in texts, in conversations, even as a casual greeting. Hey, what's going on? Means, hey, what is happening in your life?
Wow, so go on means continue and also means happen. 2 meanings, 1 phrase.
Yes. Now some useful phrases.
First phrase, go on then. This means, okay, I will do it. You have convinced me. Do you want another slice of cake? Go on then. Haha.
Go on then. I use that all the time. Second phrase, what is going on? As we said, this means what is happening. What is going on with your new job? What is going on in the news today?
Third phrase, go on like this. This means continue in the same way. We can't go on like this. Something needs to change. If this goes on like this, we'll be late. Very useful in real conversations.
Great phrases. Okay, let us move to our third phrase.
Our third phrase is go over. Go over. Everyone say it. Go over. Good.
So, Sarah, what does go over mean?
Wait, I'm John. You're Sarah.
Oh, sorry, everyone. Sarah, what does go over mean?
No problem. Okay, so go over has a few meanings. The first and most common meaning is to review something, check it again, to look at something carefully one more time.
For example, let's go over the plan before we start. She went over her essay 3 times before sending it. Can you go over these numbers with me?
So go over is about reviewing, checking again, making sure everything is correct.
Exactly. And go over is used a lot at work, at school, and in everyday situations. Let me go over the instructions one more time. Go over your answers before you submit the test.
That's such practical advice, actually. Always go over your answers before you finish a test.
Yes, always. And go over also means to go to someone's place, like I'm going over to Clara's house later. He went over to his neighbor's to borrow some sugar.
Oh, interesting. So go over can mean visit someone informally.
Yes, I'm going over to my friend's place tonight. We're going over to their house for dinner on Saturday.
Very natural and very common in everyday conversation. Now, useful phrases with go over. First phrase, go over it again. Let's go over it again from the beginning. Can you go over that again, please? I didn't understand. Go over it again is something teachers and learners say all the time.
Second phrase, go over well. This means something was received positively. His speech went over really well. The new menu went over well with the customers. If something goes over well, people liked it.
Third phrase, go over budget. This means to spend more money than planned. We went over budget on the holiday. Try not to go over budget this month. Very useful for real-life planning.
Great phrases. Okay, let us move to phrase number 4.
Our fourth phrase is go ahead. Go ahead. Say it, everyone. Go ahead. Good.
Oh, I love this one. Go ahead is so useful.
It really is. Go ahead means to proceed, to do something, to start, or to give someone permission to do something.
So if someone asks, can I open the window? You say, go ahead. It means, yes, please do it. You have my permission.
Exactly. Go ahead is like saying, yes, do it. It is okay. Can I borrow your pen? Go ahead. Should I start the presentation? Go ahead. Is it okay if I sit here? Go ahead.
It is such a polite and natural way to give permission. I use it all the time.
Me too. And go ahead also means to start or proceed with a plan. We decided to go ahead with the project. They went ahead with the wedding despite the rain. She went ahead and booked the tickets without waiting.
Ah, so go ahead with something means to proceed with a plan or decision.
Yes. Even if there are challenges, you go ahead. You do it anyway.
That is a really empowering phrase, actually. Just go ahead and do it.
Exactly. Now, useful phrases with go ahead.
First phrase, go ahead and plus verb. Go ahead and start without me. Go ahead and order, I will be there in 10 minutes. Go ahead and send the email. This pattern is very natural and very common.
Second phrase, go ahead of someone. She went ahead of the group because she walks faster. He went ahead to find us a table at the restaurant. Go ahead of someone means to move forward before others.
Third phrase, go ahead as planned. Everything went ahead as planned. The concert went ahead as planned despite the bad weather. This means something happened according to the original plan.
Very useful. Okay, let us move to our fifth phrase.
Our fifth phrase is go after. Go after. Everyone say it. Go after. Good.
Oh, I love this one. Go after is so useful.
It really is. Go after means to chase or pursue something or someone, to try hard to get something you want.
Ah, like chasing a dream or a goal.
Exactly. Go after your dreams. She went after the job she really wanted and she got it. He went after every opportunity that came his way.
Wow, go after sounds very motivating. It's about not giving up and really trying to get what you want.
Yes, go after is full of energy and determination. If you want something, go after it.
And go after also literally means to follow someone. The dog went after the ball. The police went after the car. In these cases, it means to physically chase or follow.
Ah, yes, both meanings make sense. Chase physically or pursue a goal. Go after works for both.
Now, useful phrases with go after.
First phrase, go after your dreams. This is very motivating. Do not wait, go after your dreams. She always told herself to go after what she really wanted. Go after your dreams is a phrase you hear in speeches and motivational videos all the time.
Second phrase, go after an opportunity. When a good opportunity comes, go after it. He saw a great job opening and went after it immediately. Go after an opportunity means do not hesitate, try for it.
Third phrase, go after someone. The dog went after the squirrel in the park. The team went after the leader in the competition. To go after someone means to chase or compete against them.
Great phrases. Okay, last one. Our sixth and final phrase today.
Our sixth phrase is go by. Go by. Everyone say it. Go by. Good.
So, John, what does go by mean?
Haha, I'm John.
Sorry, everyone. John, what does go by mean?
Haha, no problem. Okay, so go by has two main meanings. The first meaning is when time passes, like time goes by. Days go by, weeks go by.
Oh, yes. Time goes by so fast. I can't believe how quickly this year has gone by. The days went by slowly during the holiday, but the evenings went by fast.
Yes, we often feel that time goes by too quickly, especially when we're having a good time.
Exactly. Time flies, as they say. And the second meaning of go by is to follow a rule, a name, or a guide. For example, we go by the rules here. She goes by the name Lizzie, not Elizabeth. Always go by the instructions on the packet.
Ah, interesting. Go by the rules means follow the rules. Go by the instructions means follow the instructions.
Yes, and go by a name means that's what people call you. He goes by the nickname Charlie, even though his real name is Charles.
That is so natural and so common in everyday life. People often go by a shorter version of their name.
Exactly. Now, useful phrases with go by.
First phrase, time goes by. Time goes by so fast when you're busy. I can't believe how quickly this month has gone by. Time goes by is a very poetic and natural phrase in English.
Second phrase, go by the rules. In this class, we go by the rules. Always go by the rules of the road when driving. Go by the rules means follow them carefully.
Third phrase, do not let it go by. Do not let this opportunity go by. Do not let the moment go by without saying something. This means do not miss it. Do not let it pass without acting.
That's such a powerful phrase. Do not let it go by. Grab the moment.
Exactly. Okay, everyone, let us now do a quick, fun quiz. Sarah, ask the questions.
Okay, everyone. Which phrase do we use? Number 1. Your friend pauses while telling a story. You say, blank, what happened next?
Go on.
Perfect. Number 2, your manager says, the team is having a difficult time this month. She's blank a lot right now.
Going through.
Excellent. Number 3, before the exam, the teacher says, let's blank the main points one more time.
Go over.
Amazing. Number 4, your colleague asks, can I start the presentation? You say, yes, blank.
Go ahead.
Wonderful. Number 5, she really wants that promotion. She decided to blank it.
Go after it.
Perfect. Number 6, I can't believe how quickly this week has blank.
Gone by.
Yes, absolutely perfect. Great job, everyone.
You are all doing so well. Now let's do a quick summary of all 6 phrases together.
Go on means continue or happen. What is going on means what is happening.
Go through means to experience something hard, to check something carefully, or to pass through a place.
Go over means to review something again or to visit someone informally.
Go ahead means to proceed, to give permission, or to start something.
Go after means to chase or pursue something or someone, a goal, a dream, an opportunity.
And go by means time passes or to follow a rule or a name.
6 phrases, all starting with go, all completely different, all incredibly useful in everyday English.
And the best part is you'll hear all 6 of these this week. In a conversation, in a film, in a song, in a message.
Absolutely. And when you hear them, you'll understand them immediately. That's such a great feeling.
It really is. Okay, everyone, your homework for today. Try to use one go phrase every day this week. Send a message to a friend saying, go ahead and choose the restaurant tonight. Or tell yourself, I'm going to go after that goal I've been thinking about.
Or text someone, I went through a busy week, but I'm okay now. Small uses make such a big difference to your English.
We are so proud of you for learning with us today. Every episode, every word, every phrase brings you closer to confident English.
If this episode helped you, please like it, share it with one friend who's learning English, and subscribe to Native English Podcast.
Brought to you by Native English Stories.
And leave us a comment using one of today's go phrases. If you want some practice guide, then head over to the pinned comment below. We've left a little challenge there for you. We read every single one, and we love hearing from you.
Thank you so much for being here today. Keep going, keep growing, and never stop learning.
See you in the next episode. Until then, keep talking, keep learning, and keep growing.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.